Welcome to this bonus episode of the Food Fight podcast from EIT Food.
In these episodes, we want to shine a light on new projects and agri-food startups and hear about their efforts to fight for a better food future. This week, we're handing over to David Catt to tell us about Wasteless. Wasteless are developing innovative technologies to help retailers reduce food waste.
I'm David Catt. I do the business development for Wasteless. And Wasteless helps retailers become a lot more profitable by selling food rather than throwing it into the bin. So the food system is broken. A system that throws out over 30% of what it produces, that's hardly a system, it's more like a farce. We come from a data for food background, had a very long and hard look at where in the system things go wrong. And we discovered that in retail, it's not where most of the waste happens, it is where the farm meets the fork. So in the UK, tens of thousands of producers come together in a couple of thousand retail outlets to meet millions of consumers. So if you're able to help retailers prove that food waste can be combated, you will also make an impact for the food waste that happens at home. We're fighting for the future of food by making sure that good food with a shorter expiration date gets sold rather than wasted. We make retailers a lot more profitable and we reward consumers for their sustainable purchasing behavior. Imagine tonight you're going into your local retailer and you feel like buying a ready-made salad. Today is November 13th and you see two dates on the shelf. One is November 20 and the other one is November 16th. But today is the 13th, right? So invariably people pick the longest date because these two dates have the same price. Now what we do is if the shorter expiration date needs to be marked down, our artificial intelligence marks it down to the exact right amount to give consumers the incentive to buy the shorter date for a product they're gonna eat tomorrow or the day after. The food is perfectly fine, it's perfectly healthy, it's fresh, and you pay a lower price and you get rewarded for your sustainable purchasing behavior. We have an active funnel of about 50 retailers. We're talking to pretty much every retailer in the UK, the leading ones in the Netherlands, Belgium, France, Germany. We're live in Italy at the moment with a store that is called Yper. It's a beautiful chain of hypermarkets. And there we work together with their supplier of poultry. And we've actually been able to reduce waste to near zero, while also driving up margins substantially, as well as revenue. So the financial benefit is there, but actually we're hitting a triple bottom line, which means that people get rewarded for eating sustainably. We reduce the carbon footprint of food that would otherwise be discarded. And we're adding just plain hard British pounds to the bottom line of an Italian retailer in this respect. To get into a store, it's a very light and easy pilot. It requires days' work, not months' work. It's not an IT project. We offer a very light integration. The most exciting is to actually have those integrations, have those pilot projects in store for a couple of months, and then sit back with the retailer, look at the KPIs, and decide whether they're ready to scale. After a pilot, we're totally integrated already, so there's no need for further integration, which offers a beautiful path to scaling in retail. We're a recent member of EIT. We're a rising food star since autumn of 2019. We've been coming to the events. Already today we've met with a couple of retailers that are interested in running projects for 2021, which is really great. We have ample time to prepare, get a good project off the ground, bring in startups that can add to the equation. We have a couple of them that we're talking to already, and looking forward to actually have a project in 13, 14 months within the EIT framework. I think it's incumbent upon everyone in the food system to become more sustainable, to really look at what you're doing and help your suppliers and your customers improve the way they're running their business. It's key to prevent food waste in that respect, because as long as we're wasting 1/3 of all the energy that goes into it, all the labor, all the resources, we're basically mopping with the tap running. So food waste should be our prime concern, and then we continue to reduce our footprint with other technologies and solutions that we wholeheartedly support. Yes, I'm hopeful for the future. It's great to have a solution that works, that is profitable, that is easy to implement, that has no downside. So yes, I am optimistic, but it's taking too long. The damage we're wreaking to the climate, to the planet, we're almost beyond the point of no return. So what I always say is we have no time to waste. We have to shift into gear now.
Thanks for listening to this bonus episode of the Food Fight podcast.
To find out more and to learn how you can get involved in the fight for a better food future, head over to eitfood.eu/podcast.